shortcut. Sup YouTube, it's John here from tehkseven.net, and how you all peoples doing? I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and can't wait to have some mobile news served to you phone-ish style with a side of plum sauce to come in, you know, those clear ketchup packet looking things. Let's get to it, guys. Sprint recently released a commercial to promote their 4G services with something called the Sprint Overdrive. The Sprint Overdrive is essentially this little black square thing that creates a Wi-Fi hotspot using 3G and 4G signals for mobile devices, and in this case, the iPhone. It comes with a price, of course. The Overdrive will go for $100 on a 2-year contract or $350 off contract, and of course will require you to have a Sprint data plan. The story behind this commercial is basically Steve has an AT&T related data issue with his iPhone. I wonder how they came up with that name. His friend pulls out the Overdrive and is all like, "Hey man, your network sucks. You should be ashamed. Let me help you out for now. You can thank me later while I nom on this apple that's supposed to represent the company. And to make that a little bit more obvious, I'm gonna look into the camera for 5 seconds before I take my first bite." I interpret things weird. Speaking of the iPhone, here's a cool but pointless video. But cool nonetheless, dagnammit. This person created the alphabet using a series of iPhone applications. 540 to be exact. Check out the link for the full video. It's official, the Palm devices will be making their way to AT&T. The devices will be available within a few months, but nothing solid yet. The Pre Plus and the Pixie Plus can be picked up for $149.99 or $49.99 with a $100 mail-in rebate and a 2-year contract. Is it just me, or do the Palm devices have the best wallpapers? I think I just have a thing for plants or something. I don't. The Dell Aero, Dell's second Android-powered smartphone, will be coming to AT&T as well. No news on this yet, but as you can tell from the picture, the Aero will be sporting a cool theme on top of Android OS. Some high-quality pictures of the BlackBerry Pearl 9100 have been released on the internet. The new Pearl looks a lot sleeker and much smexier than the original, and is vastly improved with 3G and Wi-Fi capabilities and that totally awesome trackpad. Speaking of the Pearl 9100, Salamander is back, and what better way to celebrate than to give something away? And yes, he is giving away the not yet released 9100. Something to note is that the pin doesn't work, so data won't work. Check out his site to learn how you can win. Got some N900 news. It's been a while. The Maemo 5 SDK has been released, and there are quite a few changes with the OS. One of the major ones would be the on-screen QWERTY. Check out the link for more details. Have you heard of Bubi? No, you dirty peoples. B-U-B-I. It's a new Korean, I think, phone, and the commercial for this just got released on the internet. Just for fun, I recorded myself watching one of these commercials. There's like 5 of them.
B-U-B-I, everybody Bubi. B-U-B-I, everybody B-U-B-I.
자꾸 자꾸 부비고 싶은 탑스폰 부비.
From this experience, I learned 2 things. 1. Korean/Asian commercials are weird. Actually, I think I already knew this, so I only learned 1 thing. 1. Apparently, I look angry while watching them. I mean, I don't get it. Oh, where am I? It's so strange. Oh, look, glass. Oh, look, a phone. We've all heard of this concept, fact, theory, whatever you want to call it, that cell phone usage might have a negative effect on our brains. GQ magazine recently published a long article of how your cell phone may be hazardous to your health. It involves WiMAX, a new broadband service that's like Wi-Fi in Super Saiyan mode, being tested in a rural area in Sweden in 2006. Residents of this village who had no idea that WiMAX was in place suddenly experienced headaches, problem breathing, and 2 people suddenly had heart problems. However, all these symptoms stopped after the service was turned off. That's messed up. I have a feeling that if Steve from that Sprint commercial knew this, he would have been like, "Get that devil box away from me! Go eat your apples somewhere else." So my question for you guys today would be, do you think that cell phones are slowly killing us from the inside? If so, do you care? We are no longer friends. I do not need you. Don't leave me, Bubi. Today's theme of the day would be the update to the Windows 7 theme for Windows Mobile. This version looks a lot more usable and has nifty features, such as pinnable applications and animated contact avatars. Check out pocketnow.com if you want to try this thing out. This episode of Phonage is brought to you by Wig Fail. Last episode's question was, what do you guys think of Microsoft's decision to omit copying and pasting in Windows Phone 7? Hypotheker said, a smartphone without copy-paste is like a horse without sweet lemonade. Yes, and a tree without friends is like a dinner plate without Danielle117 said, no copy paste equals dumbass phone. Why did I read it in that voice? To keep these episodes shorter, I'm gonna be featuring fan arts in a separate episode later on this week. Who knows, I'll answer some FAQs as well. We'll just have to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Phone-ish. For free mobile themes, ringtones, and wallpapers, check out tehkseven.net. For all the stuff we talked about today, check out the links either on the side or on the bottom. This was John from tehkseven, and I will see you guys on Friday. Laters. Or as we say in the business, bye. I can't get that stupid Bubi song out of my head.